Transition into fall, it's time to start thinking about switching up our skincare routines. Our next guest is sharing tips to keep our skin looking great during the cooler months ahead. The cooler morning we had.
Oh, we're on our way. We are well on our way. Joining us live this morning is Dr. Ariel Ostad, a Manhattan dermatologist and cosmetic surgeon. Doctor,
hello.
So nice to meet you.
Great to be here with you. Thank you so much for having me.
One of our favorite subjects to discuss.
Skincare.
Besides food.
Exactly. You're in the neighborhood. I'm surprised we haven't run into each other.
Well, now he'll be seeing a lot of us.
So, broad strokes, in general, what are some things that people need to know about their skin when we transition from summer to fall?
Yeah, it's such an important topic. You know, as we basically transition from the summer to the fall, as the weather changes, the weather cools down, generally there's less humidity, there's less moisture in the air, so the skin just tends to get drier. So it's so important that you basically make some fundamental changes in your skincare routine. Those include maybe using a heavier moisturizer, making sure that you actually are not exfoliating your skin as much because you tend to sort of irritate your skin, so be careful with using toners. It's also really important that actually you do use your sunscreen year-round.
Yes.
That's
all
one
the
thing
time.
that you should not change.
That.
So that is, to me, the most important thing, because as we know, not only sun causes basically skin cancer, it also causes aging, we lose collagen. So using your sunscreen year-round is by far the most important. But using a heavier moisturizer, something that has hyaluronic acid in it, ceramides, niacinamide, making sure you avoid exfoliation, and then making sure that you continue using antioxidants. Antioxidants, obviously with the food, it's so important that we eat healthy. That's good for our health, it's good for our skin.
That's right.
But making sure you incorporate things like antioxidants that contain vitamin C, vitamin E, basically polyphenols that are found in coffee and tea. Those are things that can actually incorporate into
all
your
good
skin.
for the skin
From
as well.
the inside
epidermis. Now so heavier moisturizer, that makes sense. There's less moisture in the less humid, less hot months. So as far as cleansing though, when we're washing the day after our face, what are we looking for in a cleanser transitioning into the drier, colder months?
I am so glad you brought that up, because that's something I find patients, I think, tend to overdo in the winter. So basically cleansers tend to strip away the outer layer of the skin called the stratum corneum, so they'll leave your skin drier. So it's important to use a gentle cleanser, something that's more creamy, something that's less foaming, so therefore you're not irritating your skin. There are a lot of patients who have sensitive skin, whether it be rosacea, whether it's basically eczema. So cleansers can actually make your skin more red, more irritated, can make you break out. So using a gentle cleanser is really key.
Gentle, creamy cleanser, heavier moisturizer.
And also, to the cleansing point, where do you stand on cleansing in the morning and at night? So at night, I wash my face, and in the morning, I wash my face again.
Water.
No, I wash my face again. Am I doing it wrong?
So you bring up a really good point, because I see this in my practice, and I think people are over cleansing. I think basically an important aspect of skin health is restoring your skin moisture barrier. And cleansers remove that moisture barrier.
So step off.
Leave the oils from the night. This is what, correct me if I'm wrong, doctor, but when you wake up, leave those oils pretty much where they are, but just splash the cold water on the face and then do the treatments.
I'm over cleansing.
Yeah, so I think it's important to use cleanser once a day, but as she said, basically so important that you basically just rinse with water.
Okay.
Otherwise, your skin's going to be more irritated, more red, more broken out.
It'll also help you wake up in the morning.
Aye, doctor.
Hit it with the cold water.
The two of you, thank you very much.
Now, we mentioned that, you know,
it's
obviously
dry.
There is no humidity coming our way in the fall and the winter. How does a humidifier potentially factor into helping our skin? This is very interesting.
Yeah, humidifier is so important. You know, living in the city, obviously the dry air that comes through
people's
our
radiators, they don't have control over the thermostat, and it's like 100 degrees.
Oh my
God. Right, that's right. So humidifier becomes so important. So it's important to incorporate that, make sure you run it at night, make sure you have basically a balanced air moisture. So that's really important to incorporate that humidifier.
Okay. Do you have a humidifier?
No, I gotta get one. My parents always have one on the bedside.
Steal one of them. Steal one of theirs. What about pillowcases? Cotton versus silk. I feel like silk pillowcases have really entered the conversation.
Yes.
And I drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, me as well.
I see no difference, though.
Yeah. So I think basically silk pillowcases, they are soft. They're able to actually help keep your skin healthier. One of the aging things I see is that patients, because they sleep on one side, they tend to get more wrinkles. They tend to get more compression in that area.
Yes.
So basically, those areas tend to have more creases, more hollowness. So
my
a
God.
silk pillowcase
That's
is actually
causing wrinkles.
Yeah.
My sleep scars.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning and I see all the lines on my face.
Yeah. So over time, that unfortunately gets etched in.
Oh my Lord.
So a silk pillowcase can actually truly help minimize that. But
Okay.
from also a skin health standpoint, a silk pillowcase being softer, it actually helps to restore that moisture in your skin as opposed to absorb that.
Okay.
It's better
From
for
a
the hair
cut.
too.
Better for the hair.
Yeah.
Well,
We're gonna
you
take this chat
have
offline.
taught us plenty. My gosh, thank you so much, Doctor.
Oh, my pleasure. It's so good to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And where can the folks of Manhattan find you?
So I'm right up the block on Lexington Avenue and 67th, and pleasure to, I love what I do. I'm passionate about skin health, so I'm available. Thank you.
Amazing.
And he has good skin himself.
I know, please.
He uses a silk
I'm only going to want to
pillowcase.
go to someone that has good skin when I'm
That's
talking
right.
about my skin.
That's right.
All right?
Thank
Thank
you so much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank